The Leader of the Opposition.
My question is to the Prime Minister. In April of last year, the Prime Minister legislated to overturn the decision of the Road Safety Remuneration Tribunal, the independent umpire for safe rates in the trucking industry. And then in October of last year, the Prime Minister again legislated to preempt a decision of the Fair Work Commission in relation to the Country Fire Authority. So why is the Prime Minister now refusing to legislate to stop this pay cut to 700,000 Australians?
The Prime Minister has to call.
Mr Speaker, April was a notable month last year because that was the month in which the Leader of the Opposition gave his absolutely unqualified, unequivocal pledge to Neil Mitchell that he would support, commit to, abide by the decision of the Fair Work Commission on penalty rates. He was given every opportunity to find some wriggle room. He was given every opportunity to change his mind, but he committed to it, and that is the point. Now he knows, as well as every other member here, every other former union organiser on their side of the House, every small business former owner in this House, everybody knows that there is a trade-off between high penalty rates on weekends and ordinary rates during the rest of the week, conditions during the rest of the week. And there is also the question of how many jobs are going to be available. I mean, you have Ian Ross, the President of the Fair Work Commission, a lifelong official of the Australian Congress of Trade Unions, one of the most highly respected trade union officials, put on there by the Labor Party, who justified the reduction in Sunday penalty rates. How? Because he said it will make more jobs available on weekends. That means there'll be more jobs available on weekends, particularly for younger people. It'll mean business owners will not have to operate their business themselves. They'll be able to take people on. There'll be more jobs, more hours. The Retail Traders Association estimates another 40,000 jobs that would be available. So that was the decision. Now, Mr Speaker, it's obviously a long and complex examination. Thousands of pages of evidence, hundreds of witnesses. Cosboa would have been funded by the Labor Party if they'd had the chance, but they didn't win the 2013 election. So all of that evidence was considered by the independent tribunal. And just as Jenny George said in her letter to the Australian last week,
the Minister for Veterans Affairs and the member for Whitlam,
said, former President of the ACTU, the Leader of the Opposition was right to support the independence of the umpire during the election. He was right to commit to supporting it, but he's wrong now because he should be careful what he wishes for, because the foundation of the industrial relations system in Australia has been an independent umpire. The Labor Party has fought for that for years, they've defended it for years, and now it's suited their purposes to throw it aside. Now, as far, I might say in conclusion, Mr Speaker, as far as the RSRT is concerned, its abolition was always our policy. Always our policy, and we carried it out.
The Treasurer.